Hi everyone, it's Justine. How to dress when you have a generous bust, as we say in French. If you're new on this channel, one quick note before we start. No, I don't have a large bust, I think we all agree. But I'm a designer, so I work with proportions and with silhouettes. So I looked for examples of garments that I think will suit you if you have a larger bust, larger breasts, and I will show you now the list of suggestions that I gathered. It's up to you to see what you want to keep and what not. It's the same principle as my previous video on how to hide the tummy, how to conceal a tummy with clothes and not with shapewear. I'll link that video here in the corner and in the description below if you've missed it. But today it's not about the tummy, it's about the bust. So we'll stay up here. Before you even choose clothes, having a good bra is essential in your case. This one is a great example for several reasons. First, it really wraps well, covers the entire breasts and ends up high enough. That's extremely important for support. You want your breast to be covered, so to speak. Then the straps here on the shoulders are wider, which helps carry the weight without hurting the shoulders. Also very important. You have proper boning under the breasts, and underneath the bones you see an extra band of fabric, elastic, that really adds comfort. So a bra like this brand is especially good for curvy ladies, by the way. A bra like this gives you support and comfort. That's something I would look for. I will link the pictures I'm showing, all of them in this video, in the description below. Then let's talk about shirts. If you have a large bust, you probably have the feeling that shirts, for some reason, never fit right. There's a reason for that, and there's a solution. Here you see a negative example, how it should not look like. It's not working, it's not fitting, even on her, and even though she actually doesn't have a large bust at all. See how it's pulling here on the sides between the breasts and the armpits? That's not good. And if I saw her from the front, I could probably also tell that between the breast here it's pulling. So you see the bra. You know what I mean? If you have a large bust, you know what I mean. Now, the solution for you is to look for shirts that have darts, like this one. This one is a good example. See how fabric is taken in on each side under the breast down to the hem level. Those two lines are called the princess lines. It's not your center. It's not your sides, where you have seams too, side seams. It's exactly in between. You have the same space to the center and to the side. Shirts that are taken in exactly there give you more space for the bust and are better fitted at the waist level, because you have this whole line to play with the fit. So shirts like that are much more likely to fit you and your curves. An alternative to that could be a dart placed on the side, besides the breast. Here, you see that? Here, from the breast to the side. It would give you a bit less curve, but that can work too. It really depends on the size and on the shape of your breast. Technically, darts can be placed anywhere. You can put them like this, like this, like this, on the princess line. You can do whatever you want. You can even combine them. You can have a side dart and the princess darts. The more darts you have, the better fitted the shirt is likely to be, really. This dart thing is true not just for shirts, but for any kind of top or dress that's in a woven fabric. It means that it doesn't stretch. You need to make it fit yourself, and darts are the solution for that. Moving on to dresses. A shift dress is a smart shape for you, I think. Here you can barely see it, but she actually does have darts on the side, as I've just shown you on my sweater. It's slightly A-shaped, not too much. It's not perfectly fitted at the waist level, but this way it's very harmonious, as it seems, between the bust, the waist and the hips. The length could be longer or shorter. Here it really doesn't matter. It's all about that upper torso part. What you could change here is that you could go sleeveless, and in this case I like a slightly high going collar. I think this one is very elegant. Beware though, because here we're missing the darts, so that particular design might not work for all of you. It depends on your breasts. If you're shopping for tops now, I'd focus on basically two things. First thing, you want the part that sits on the shoulder here to be rather wider than having a thin strap like a tank top. This one is a good example. If this part is wider, your breasts are gonna appear smaller in comparison, so it's really an optical effect, and that's a smart trick. And then the texture can also help distract the eye away from the breasts, so to speak. Lace works really nicely, or mini embroidered flowers. I wouldn't go for big flowers for size proportions reasons, I would stick to small prints, repeated prints. Then this is a mesh fabric, so it's actually a complex one and it's a quite expensive top, but to give you an example, and embroidery of course, or appliques work really nicely too. I'd like to add one type of dress that I think is perfect for curvy figures, and that's a wrap dress. Typically V-shape, it's not tied anywhere, it's slightly loose and it's tied on one side asymmetrically with the length that you can really make vary from super mini to floor length. The brand specializes in wrap dresses. The designer who invented them basically is Diane van Furstenberg, DVF if you want to look it up. A very smart lady from Belgium. She married a prince, moved to the US and became extremely successful, so it's even a nice success story. I like her. I've met her when I was in university and she's really a nice, friendly and smart lady. So her dresses are even knitted, which adds comfort compared to woven fabrics. Talking about knitwear, when you choose a sweater, I would look rather for finer knits, because chunky knits, big sweaters with cable knits and stuff like that, might leave you under the impression that you are adding bulk at the level of your bust. And if you have a larger chest already, I'm guessing, but it's really up to you, I'm guessing that you want to try to stay away from that. So finer knits over chunky knits. Thumbs up if you found those tips useful and or inspiring. Thank you very much. And for more fashion, style and practical tips, do subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be informed when I upload a new video. New videos every Wednesday and Sunday. See you soon, and until next time, take care. Bye.